Hey guys, Billy Enders here, and yesterday MLB released their team rosters for this year's MLB All Star Game. So the starters for the National League is going to be catcher Wilson Contreras from the Chicago Cubs. First base is going to be Freddie Freeman from the Atlanta Braves. Second base is going to be Javier Baez from the Chicago Cubs. Third base is going to be Nolan Arenado from the Colorado Rockies. Shortstop is going to be Brandon Crawford from the San Francisco Giants. For outfield, it's going to be Nick Markakis from the Atlanta Braves, Matt Kemp from the Los Angeles Dodgers, and Bryce Harper from the Washington Nationals. Then for starting pitcher, it's going to be Max Scherzer from the Washington Nationals, Jacob deGrom from the New York Mets, Aaron Nola from the Philadelphia Phillies, Mike Foltynewicz from the Atlanta Braves, Miles Mikolas from the St. Louis Cardinals, John Lester from the Chicago Cubs, and Patrick Corbin from the Arizona Diamondbacks. Then for relief pitcher, it's going to be Kenley Jansen from the Los Angeles Dodgers, Sean Doolittle from the Washington Nationals, Josh Hader from the Milwaukee Brewers, Brad Hand from the San Diego Padres, and Felipe Vasquez from the Pittsburgh Pirates. Then for reserves for catcher, it's going to be Buster Posey from the San Francisco Giants and JT Realmuto from the Miami Marlins. For first base, it's going to be Paul Goldschmidt from the Arizona Diamondbacks and Joey Votto from the Cincinnati Reds. For second base, it's going to be Ozzie Albies from the Atlanta Braves and Scooter Gennett from the Cincinnati Reds. For third base, it's going to be Eugenio Suarez from the Cincinnati Reds. For shortstop, it's going to be Trevor Story from the Colorado Rockies. Then for outfield, it's going to be Lorenzo Cain from the Milwaukee Brewers, Christian Yelich also from the Milwaukee Brewers, and Charlie Blackmon from the Colorado Rockies. Then for the American League, the starters are going to be catcher Wilson Ramos from the Tampa Bay Rays. First base is going to be Jose Abreu from the Chicago White Sox. Second base is going to be Jose Altuve from the Houston Astros. Third base is going to be Jose Ramirez from the Cleveland Indians. Shortstop is going to be Manny Machado from the Baltimore Orioles. Then for the outfield, it's going to be Mookie Betts from the Boston Red Sox, Mike Trout from the Los Angeles Angels, and Aaron Judge from the New York Yankees. And for designated hitter, it's going to be JD Martinez from the Boston Red Sox. Then for starting pitchers, it's going to be Luis Severino from the New York Yankees, Corey Kluber from the Cleveland Indians, Chris Sale from the Boston Red Sox, Trevor Bauer from the Cleveland Indians, Justin Verlander, who has now been announced inactive for the All Star Game from the Houston Astros, Garrett Cole also from the Houston Astros, J.A. Happ from the Toronto Blue Jays, and Jose Barrios from the Minnesota Twins. Then for relief pitcher, it's going to be Aroldis Chapman from the New York Yankees, Edwin Diaz from the Seattle Mariners, Joe Jimenez from the Detroit Tigers, Blake Treinen from the Oakland A's, and Craig Kimbrell from the Boston Red Sox. Then for reserves for catcher, it's going to be Salvador Perez from the Kansas City Royals. For first base, it's going to be Mitch Moreland from the Boston Red Sox. For second base, it's going to be Gleyber Torres from the New York Yankees. For third base, it's going to be Alex Bregman from the Houston Astros. For shortstop, it's going to be Francisco Lindor from the Cleveland Indians. Then for outfield, it's going to be Shin-Soo Choo from the Texas Rangers, Michael Brantley from the Cleveland Indians, Mitch Haniger from the Seattle Mariners, and George Springer from the Houston Astros. And for designated hitter, it's going to be Nelson Cruz from the Seattle Mariners. Now finally, if you go to MLB.com, there's a final vote ballot that you can vote one more player onto either the American League team or the National League team for a chance for them to play in the All-Star Game. And the players you can vote for the American League are Andrew Benintendi, an outfielder for the Boston Red Sox, Eddie Rosario, an outfielder for the Minnesota Twins, Gene Segura, a shortstop for the Seattle Mariners, Adrielton Simmons, a shortstop for the Los Angeles Angels, and Giancarlo Stanton, an outfielder for the New York Yankees. Then the players you can vote for the National League are Jesus Aguilar, a first baseman for the Milwaukee Brewers, Brandon Bell, a first baseman for the San Francisco Giants, Matt Carpenter, a third baseman for the St. Louis Cardinals, Max Muncy, a first baseman for the Los Angeles Dodgers, and Trey Turner, a shortstop for the Washington Nationals. Alright guys, that's going to be pretty much it for this video. Be sure to watch this year's All-Star Game on July 17th, where this year it's hosted at Nationals Park in Washington, D.C. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Or later.